Ask you right, you need to Ask you right, you need Ask you right. I asked you to rain, you need help to get in. I asked you to rain, you need. I asked you.
Client with the IRS, but you're gonna take the cards just. If I'm sooner, you're gonna have some hold it. But you don't even touch it.
Even better. Why? You look.
Ask him, cut off a small portion of cards and put them in the middle. They can do
Avoid penalties and interest. Think filing interest that can add to return.
So they cut some off
Returns as a
top.
It's easier than you think, and it can really save you a lot.
Put them in the middle.
Fast, and you might even get a.
This is how you just want
Only need to file.
make people think you have some kind of superpower. Put these anywhere
6 years
they want in the mix every time.
to become
People freak out.
compliant with the IRS.
You're gonna take cards just
But filing sooner is even.
Alright, so apparently you can make hot dogs.
you don't even touch them.
Dogs out of carrot.
Small portion of cards and put them in the middle.
Carrot?
If you cut
You can do
Avoid penalties and interest
use a few
No way
times.
that's gonna taste
that can
good.
add up.
So they cut some
any
I know,
off the top.
right? But
hole
I don't care. It's
Just put them in the middle.
between
Fast, and you might even get a.
worth a shot.
Top.
any 2 points
They put these anywhere.
Yeah. So she makes a marinade out of
on Earth. It's a
Seniors, you
90-minute.
need to know about this.
Alright, so apparently
Oh,
you can make hot dogs out of carrot. Carrot?
if you cut
No way that's gonna taste good.
any hole
I know. Alright?
hole
I don't care. It's
between
worth a shot.
any 2 points
Yeah. So she makes a marinade out of
on Earth. It's a
Seniors, you
90-minute.
need to know about this.
Whoa.
things like maple syrup.
About a year ago. About
Soy sauce.
about now what you do is
So don't wait.
About
Keep
it.
low.
about
To extra.
about
Sauce.
Oh, wait a minute.
Deal with
I'm now confused.
Let me ask him, did you
Hey, Albert Gonzalez right here in downtown Indianapolis.
okay.
have you been diagnosed
about
with
I'm not
WR.
Police call this low. Police call. Police.
the reason
Police.
y'all luminous
About a year ago. About. Oh, you. About a. About. About a. About a.
You can really understand me, right?
Yes.
That's crazy. There's AI in it where it
translates
translates whatever language I'm speaking, so now you can understand everything my
The
parents.
best equipment,
The best equipment,
brutal.
the best everything, and
2,500
it
young
is
people a week. Some of
brutal.
them not so young, actually.
2,500 young people a week. Some of them not so young, actually. They're getting older. They're getting older by the month. But
One of Donald Trump's key election promises was to begin what he said would be the largest deportation program in American history. Well, that program has set his administration on a collision course with the courts. A US judge has ruled that there is probable cause.
Or do we not know that?
Well, I've heard conflicting
political
things
system
about the status of
have
the
left it.
shooter.
He's trying to
There are
destroy
some
the legacy
reports
of America.
that
He doesn't
the
understand
shooter
it.
is in
He doesn't
custody,
understand
but
America.
we haven't
Now, if the
to our
best or near best private university
2,500 young people a week. Some of them not so
Welcome
young.
in here out there.
They're getting older by the
Might
month.
be willing to negotiate down tariffs. But will Trump actually do that? Yesterday he said yes, and also he said no.
You're talking about negotiations, and yet others in your administration are saying that these tariffs are actually permanent.
We also have homegrown criminals that push people into subways, that hit elderly ladies on the back of the head with a baseball bat when they're not looking.
Well, a 60-foot wide strip of federal land along the U.S.-Mexico border to be put under the control of our military to oversee security. Interior Secretary Doug Burgum was there yesterday and spoke exclusively with Fox News. Brooke Taylor live in Santa Teresa, New Mexico. That is just north of the southern border. Brooke, what do you have today?
Hi, Dana. Well, first I want to let you know as we're getting...
take on the day.
What has gone on? The posture of the police appears to have relaxed a little bit from some of the images that we're seeing, but that doesn't give us a full indication that this is resolved.
And as of right now, based on that, there is no suspect in custody, or do we not know that?
Well, I've heard conflicting things about the status of the shooter. There's some reports that the shooter is in custody, but we haven't fully confirmed to our satisfaction, Terry, so we can say with...
From the White House, switching gears here with
This was allowed by a man. What he did to our country is just unbelievable.
In the dead of night, the U.S. military plane arrives in El Salvador. 10 men are taken away in shackles in footage filmed by the Salvadoran government.
President Trump campaigned on the promise to secure our homeland and deport violent alien criminals. I asked President Bukele.
The question is preposterous. How can I smuggle a terrorist into the... The question is preposterous. How can I'd like to go a step further. I said it to him. I don't know what the laws are. We owe... Sometimes they say I'd like to go a step further. I mean, I said it to him. I don't know what the laws are. We owe... Sometimes they say that we imprison thousands. I'd like to go a step further. I mean, I said it to him. I don't know what the laws are. Sometimes they say that we imprison thousands. I'd like to go a step further. I said it to him. I don't know what the laws are. Sometimes they say that we imprison thousands. I'd like to go a step further. I mean, I said it to him. I don't know what the laws are. Sometimes they say that we imprison thousands. I'd like to go a step further. I mean, I said it to him. I don't know what the laws are. I'd like to go a step further. I mean, I said it to Pam. I don't know what the laws are.
Trump and Elon might be fighting. 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 Trump and Elon might be fighting.
I'd like to go a step further. Sometimes they say that we push this thousand. I'd like to go a step further. I mean, I said it to Pam. I don't know what the laws are. Sometimes they say that we push this thousand. I'd like to go a step further. I mean, I said it to Pam. I don't know what the laws are. I'd like to go a step further. I'd like to go a step further.
Trump and Elon might be fighting.
I'd like to go a step further.
Trump and Elon might be fighting.
I'd like to go a step further.
Trump and Elon might be fighting.
I'd like to go a step further. Sometimes they say that we push a thousand. I'd like to go a step further. Sometimes they say that we push a thousand. I'd like to go a step further. I said it to Pam. I don't know what the laws are. I'd like to go a step further. 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 I mean, I said it to Pam. I don't know what the laws are.
Trump and Elon might be fighting. Trump and Elon might be fighting.
White people have died in demonstrations for black people.
Fighting.
Now, here's the position I'm in.
Trump and Elon might be fighting. Trump and Elon might be fighting.
White people have died in demonstrations for black people.
Trump and Elon might be fighting.
Here's the position I'm in.
Trump and Elon might be fighting. Trump and Elon.
Ultra Fire cervical care pillow. Even orthopedic doctors are using it.
Trump and Elon might be
Now, before we go on, I want to make
fighting.
Now, before we go on,
Trump and Elon might be fighting. Trump and Elon might be fighting. Trump and
some kind of exit door. There's no exit. Like we're programmed
kind of
to do
exit
this.
door. When I'm around them, they're just
There's
you can
no
just
exit.
sense that.
Like we're
And I'm
programmed
finding
kind of
myself
exit door.
being gentle on purpose to make them
There's
comfortable.
no exit. Some kind of exit
I guess
door.
we can have multiple masks depending
There's no
on
exit.
who we're interacting
Like,
with.
Some
right?
kind of
Programmed
exit
to do
door.
this.
There's no exit. Like we're programmed to do this. Some kind of exit door. There's no exit.
Like anyone listening.
We're programmed to do this. Some kind of exit door.
Because I have, I guess we can have
There's
multiple
no
masks
exit.
depending on
Like
who we're
we're
interacting
programmed
with.
to do
right?
this.
Of
discipline.
Yeah.
And you need
But I
no
think
training
that
for this. So if
that's
you and
the
I were
same mask,
seated
though.
in the middle of an airport
I need to-
together,
I need to
and I
become
said, show me
softer
somebody who
so
has a
that
lot
they
of
can get
discipline in their
softer.
life.
Mhm.
I soften to
You
solve
can see it.
problems.
Mm.
That's kind of what that is. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna get softer. And so you
for
have
somebody
somebody
that
that
wears
wears
that
that
mask
mask on a
and
regular
that's
basis.
how you dealt
they're
with
going to say,
conflict at the
well,
age of
yeah,
8 or
that's
9
how we
is
solve. I'm going to be
problems.
more and
Like,
more
I'm-
innocent, and I'm going to use innocence to solve this problem. I'm going to stay out of conflict if I can. I'm not going to be a dick. Because
You need to
they
get in
see
touch with whatever the
me
opposite of that
not
mask
wearing this
is.
mask means that I'm the opposite.
So for yours,
it would be
not a-
becoming harmful. And I am not a violent person. Would you agree? Like I'm a pretty chill dude.
Mhm.
But I am better at violence.
The spectrum.
than
They view like
probably
if I
most
don't
people
do
that you
this,
know.
it's the opposite.
Yeah.
I have to be a dick.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But there's a way
And
to
when
deal
I'm out
with
there, you just
conflict
sense
in a
it.
very
When I'm
direct
out there,
way
oops.
and very confident dealing with discipline. And you need no training for this. So if you know what I mean, we're seated
And that's the shame.
at-
And that's the shame.
So
If I was in the middle of a party, if I was in the middle of a party and that would be what that would be what it
If
is.
you're
I'm
in
here.
your
I don't want anybody
bubble,
to
you're
I don't want anybody to find you as that. Once you find your kind of exit, that's some kind of exit door. There's no exit.
Yeah.
There's no
I
exit.
think
We're
that's
programmed
I-
to do this. We're programmed to wear masks.
I had one of the 4 things you talked
And so you have this natural tough you like fighting this is becoming to be more and more in this makes sense. Yeah, but there's a way to solve things like very and very calm. You need to get in touch with whatever the opposite is. Yeah, but there's a way to deal with conflict and very direct and very calm. You know what I mean? Dealing with so I am not a dick. You know what I mean? If you're a chihuahua, so yeah, I mean, if you're a chihuahua, I puffing your chest.
Yeah, I mean, that I think that's very patient. I handle people and very patient. Hit the brake.
time.